And what you're seeing from Robert Covington already is somebody with that presence of, you know what? Dennis Rodman wasn't 6'11", 6'10".
Yeah.
He was 6'6".
Yeah.
Right? And he was
He played big.
Right. And you see that.
Yeah.
You see that somebody that we just basically looked up how tall Covington was. And we were both shocked that he was 6'7".
Yeah.
Right? Because he plays so much bigger.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you wanted from Capella. So at the end of the day, you know, through 4 games, not only does our spacing look better, but if you wanted somebody like that had fire in the belly, that played bigger than who he was, we got the perfect person in Covington who can actually shoot a 3 as well from the center position. You know, so one of the things that baffles me and kind of like I don't understand when it comes to the way they look at Houston teams is, one, I remember the negativity that came with just trading for James Harden. Oh, we're trading for the 3rd best player. We should have got Durant, or we should have got Westbrook. Then James Harden becomes an MVP, possibly the best offensive player in the game, even right now. Yeah. Right. Then after we go and we get CP3, then we trade him for Westbrook. Everybody's talking about, you know, CP3 didn't work. What makes you think Westbrook, that it's such a bad, they're not going to work together. That's a bad pairing, all this stuff. And for all intents and purposes, it's working. It may not be the perfect machine it is right now. I mean, that we want it to be, but there's a growing pain to it. They're in their first season, right? So now when we traded for Covington and we got even smaller, and this whole small ball, the whole small ball type team that we have going forward, to me, is met with another grain of negativity. Now that the whole notion is like, oh, they may be a good team, they may be fun to watch, but it's not going to be good in the playoffs. And I don't get it because do you remember? What did they call the Wizards, the Warriors, when they went to their small ball lineup? The Death Squad.
The Death Squad? I don't remember
that. Yeah. And so it's like they had that, and it was like, oh, when the Warriors really want to turn it on, they're gonna go to the Death Squad. They're gonna have Andre Iguodala come in at the 5, or at the 4, and then they move Draymond to the 5.
Yeah. And
that was extreme small ball, and they won 2 champions off of that.
Yeah,
but when we do it, I don't think that we're getting the credit, or it's just like they don't believe that we can do it. And from what I've seen through 4 games, like I said, there's spacing, great spacing, and Covington's a beast. The only thing that I can see off the rip right now that's a negative per se is our defensive rebounding naturally. Other than that, take care of a couple turnovers, and look, we beat the Lakers, number 1 team in the West, and we beat the Boston Celtics, number 3 team in the East. So
we should have beat the damn Jazz.
Yeah, but that was a lucky shot too. I mean, there's no luck in that, but still, at the end of the day, that was you could shoot it 10 more times, you'll miss it 9.
Yeah,
you know.